Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kevin. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to be doing a empties video and would I repurchase them or not? I feel like I got a lot of empties, honestly too much. I have an empties drawer here at my desk and it's overflowing at this point. So we got to get through some of these things. Before we get started, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. The first product I'm going to call the best hydrating serum of literally all time. This is so good. And I learned a lot about a specific ingredient that I just knew not much about, but honestly, it's in literally everything, and that is glycerin. There's so much more to glycerin than we realized. So this is the super saturated serum by Experiment. It's a small company. You probably have seen their silicone sheet masks that they have. They're these very bright and very vibrant green silicone sheet masks that are reusable sheet masks, and you can use them with any hydrating serum underneath of them, and it's just a really cool idea. And it's an easy way to be a little bit more conscious in our skincare routines and not using those disposable sheet masks, because those are a one-time thing and you run through those quickly. It's just a really cool idea and a really cool brand, and this is their newest launch, and it's a hydrating serum with 30% glycerin in it. And glycerin, honestly, go to one of your skincare products and look at the ingredients list. I can guarantee that glycerin is really high up on a lot of those products on the ingredients list, and that's because it's a very standard and very commonly found hydrating ingredient. It is a humectant, very similar to hyaluronic acid, and it draws moisture from the environment into our skin. But glycerin, unlike hyaluronic acid, especially like nowadays, we're hearing that it's such a more fan favorite, especially for like dermatologists and estheticians. They like it so much more than hyaluronic acid. But hyaluronic acid was pushed heavily in the skincare world. I mean, we were getting hyaluronic acid serums out the ass. And this honestly, I think, is the first glycerin specific serum that I've seen. And I think that's really cool. But one of the things that I learned, especially that I saw in my skin when I used this product, is how good glycerin is for your moisture barrier. At high percentages, like 30% of glycerin, it can do so much more than just hydrate the skin. It can support that healthy skin barrier. It can be replenishing and it can be soothing to the skin. And that is something that not a lot of people talk about and not a lot of brands push. They could easily have the opportunity to really take advantage of glycerin, and then just nobody does. It also has another hydrating ingredient in here called polyglutamic acid. That's another humectant, but it also has things like niacinamide to really soothe and maintain that healthy skin barrier. This serum is not only hydrating, but it is so supporting and so replenishing for that moisture barrier, and it's gonna make your skin look just so good and healthy. And I am so sad that I'm out of this, and I will be 1000% repurchasing this. The packaging alone is also just cool and fun, and I'm just really excited when I see more things about this brand, because it's just something that's exciting. A lot of times I feel like in the skincare world, we just get a little bit more repetitive. I think there's less chance of like innovation than like in the makeup world, for example. So to see a brand like Experiment just launch things that are a little bit more exciting and a little bit more different, it's just nice and it's refreshing to see. Let's talk about a product that I will not be repurchasing. This is by Living Proof. It's a curl define gel, and the reason I'm not going to be repurchasing this is just because it's so lightweight. It's a little too lightweight for me and my curl type. I find, and I was talking to my friend Savannah about this one time, that I find that her hair, which is a little bit more coily and a little bit more textured, I feel like she can use a little bit more lightweight and liquidy gels, when sometimes I feel like I just need like a little bit more hold, and I feel like it's because I can experience a little bit more frizz. I have finer hair, so sometimes the curl pattern just is a little more loose, and like if the wind hits me, oh, it's over. And I remember wearing this and I went out to the beach one day, and my god, I was looking like a poodle. And for that reason alone, I just cannot repurchase this. It's just too lightweight for me. It did have a really pleasant smell to it. This is the pink line, which I feel like all their pink line, it kind of smells the same. I do have a moisturizing mask or like leave-in curl define like styler. I think it's kind of weird. It's like a multitude of things, and I really like that. This is just way too lightweight for me. Oh, one thing actually that I will be repurchasing, and actually let's do like a little Saltaire moment, because there's a few things from this brand that I will definitely be repurchasing. This is Saltaire. This is their deodorant. I'm using their like neutral one, like their unscented one right now. I will not be repurchasing that. I do need some kind of fragrance in my armpits. I'm somebody that uses natural deodorants, and sometimes you can stink, and I just need a little bit more help, so I don't really prefer unscented deodorants. I need some kind of scent, and I really liked this one. I did rip the packaging off though, but let's see if I can smell what this is. Oh, this is really nice. It's just pleasant and clean, really refreshing, but not too much, because sometimes deodorants, they can be a little bit too much, and we don't want anything like too strong, but we want something refreshing and something that smells like clean, fresh, refreshing. That's what we're going for. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. And then two other products that I really also also loved, this is the body wash and the body lotion. The body lotion especially I like a little bit more than the body wash, but I will absolutely happily repurchase the body wash. The body lotion though, I'm a little particular with my body lotions because I deal with some body skin issues. Like I have rashes, I have body acne, I have keratosis pilaris, like there's a lot of things going on down here. And this body lotion really helped soothe my skin, and it wasn't too heavy either, because that's what I do not like in my body lotions. I need my skin to be able to breathe. I need it not to be too heavy, and I feel like this one was a perfect consistency. But I also just love like the ingredients that are found in here. It has vitamin C, it also has niacinamide, and I feel like I'm just getting to a point where I'm trying to be a little more intentional with my body care. So I want some of those ingredients that I use on my face in my body care routine. And niacinamide and vitamin C are two ingredients that I absolutely love. And I feel like niacinamide is helping not only with like the clarity of my skin, because it can be like an oil controller, a sebum like regulator almost, but niacinamide can also just help with the brightness of your skin and also the texture. But along with that brightness, vitamin C is also there to not only give you antioxidant protection, but also just brighten the skin. So I was really happy with this. And then the body wash, this scent alone is just really nice. This is the Santal Bloom line, really nice and not too overpowering. And this one also has certain types of like butters and niacinamide and that vitamin C to just brighten the skin. Saltaire right now is just doing it for me. I'm really happy with this line so far. Let's see what I will not be repurchasing next. Ooh. Okay, so I've talked about this in previous videos of mine, and I really love the product, but this is like my second or third bottle of this. I've used it consistently because I really enjoy this cleanser. This is by Selfless by Hyram. It's the Centella and Green Tea Cleanser. I love what's inside of this tube, but I cannot get past the packaging. Every single one of mine breaks like this. So that's kind of like a nitpicky thing, but honestly, if you use this, you're probably gonna experience the exact same thing. And I've seen some other people talk about this on TikTok. They love the product, they just cannot get past the packaging breaking. And there's another product like that too. I'm still using it, so I'll have it in a future video. It's a hair oil. The cap breaks every single time, and every single time I use it, I'm like, I'm done. I'm not gonna use this anymore. So I really wish that Hyram would fix the packaging of this, because the product itself is fantastic. It's a really soothing, hydrating, and gentle cleanser that I think is so good if you have acne prone skin to just not exacerbate that acne. It's not gonna treat the acne necessarily, but it's good for someone with a compromised skin barrier. It's good for someone with sensitive skin. I just have dry skin and I feel like it's excellent for me. Great product, but my God, does the packaging suck. Let's talk about the You to the People Polypeptide 121 Future Cream. I really love this for my dry skin. Now, I will be honest, this thing is expensive. This is like $64, and that is so expensive for a moisturizer. I do just feel like You to the People in general, like their line is so expensive. And although I do think this moisturizer is worth it, I also just think that there's so many great options out there for an affordable price. So not that I have any say in it, but I do wish that they would just lower the price just a little bit, because $64, that's a really hefty price for a moisturizer. I do love that this has peptides. It's heavily packed with ceramides also, so I just feel like it's such a good moisturizer for dry skin. Those peptides also just help to firm the skin, so I think it's really good for mature skin as well. It has things like niacinamide in here we talked about before. It has brightening properties. It has oil controlling or oil regulating properties, helps with texture, and also just helps with soothing the skin barrier. We have things like hyaluronic acid to hydrate, and also like hemp seed oil too to soothe. It's just a really good moisturizer. So if I can afford it, I will get this again. I will happily get this again. I think I do have another one in my cabinet right now, and I'm very excited to continue using this because it's expensive. But in the future, if I can't afford this, I will happily get it. One that I will not be repurchasing is this one by Osea, and this is the Ocean Cleansing Milk. Now, one thing about this that I found is it just did not clean my skin enough. I do like their other cleanser, this is their Ocean Milk. What is that other cleanser called? It's the blue one. It has a little bit of lactic acid in there, and that's what I feel like I need. Although I do have dry skin and I want something gentle, this was just a little too gentle for me. And it was truly an Ocean Cleansing Milk in the sense that there was no foaminess to it. It had no lather. And I think I could use, so I'm not really like a morning cleanser type of person. I don't cleanse my skin in the morning. If you do cleanse your skin in the morning, maybe I would say you can use something like this. That's gonna be such a gentle cleanse. But for me, only washing my face at night, I just needed something a little bit more than this. Osea has a few different cleansers. So like I said, I like the blue one, which I think is their Ocean Cleanser. This is the Cleansing Milk, something that I would not be repurchasing. But then they also have a Cleansing Mud, which I'm very interested in. So just a little too gentle, not enough lather for me, just didn't clean my skin enough for me to feel like I should repurchase this. So I would go with another cleanser. One thing I will definitely be repurchasing is this cleansing balm by Naturium. This is the Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. You may have seen here on this channel, I reviewed their cleansing oil, but it was the pink one, the one that came in like the pink tube. It was almost like a gel almost. It was like a gel that turns into an oil, and I found that was really elegant and I loved that one. And I was really excited when they dropped this as well because I truly love a cleansing balm. I think I like balms more than oils. And this balm, I mean, Susan Yara is like the queen of double cleansing, so I'm not surprised that this is amazing, but this is truly one of the best cleansing balms that I have tried. I'm gonna put it up there even with the Pharmacy Green Clean, which is a fan favorite across the board. I think it's very hard to find anybody that does not like that one. This is right up there with that. I love this one, and for simple reasons too. It removes your makeup, it removes your sunscreen, it lathers beautifully, it doesn't stay on the skin, and it really preps for your second cleanse. It does everything that it's supposed to do. It's very elegant. It melts into an oil really beautifully. I believe Susan Yara's whole brand is like fragrance free. I don't really mind fragrance, but if that's something that you look out for, Naturium is, I believe, 100% fragrance free across the board. This is just such a beautiful cleansing balm. One of the best ones that I've ever tried. One that I will not be repurchasing, this is by Kapari. It's a body wash. It's the Tahitian Vanilla Hydrating Body Wash with coconut water, aloe, and sea kelp. The main reason that I will not be repurchasing this is because of the scent. Like I said earlier, I do enjoy fragrance in my skincare, especially in my body care and especially in my shower care. I really love scents like the Saltaire one. I think that one's really elegant and really nice, but it's not overwhelming. And this one, this is overwhelming. This is like you're rubbing pure vanilla cookies all over your body. It's like maybe I want this as like a hand lotion or even a candle or something, but I don't want it all over my body. I feel like it was fine. You know, it did cleanse me properly. It has things like aloe in it, which I really love to see. It's supposed to be hydrating and soothing. And I do have to say my skin felt really good after using this. So it's not if this product is effective or not. That's not the reason why I won't repurchase this. It's just the scent. I feel like as the years go on, I'm getting a little more particular with the way that my skincare smells. We're changing when it comes to like the smells that we want on our bodies. A product that I mentioned in the last video was this Live Tinted Hue Guard. Now this is a absolute repurchase for me. It's a mineral sunscreen. It's an SPF of 30, I believe. It's a 3-in-1 sunscreen, moisturizer, and primer. Now I do feel like it wasn't like the best primer for my makeup, but as far as like a sunscreen alone, I think this is really good. I also think that for my dry skin, it's not moisturizing enough for me to use it in replace of my moisturizer, but I don't tend to use sunscreens alone. I tend to use them on top of moisturizers just across the board. So it's not really a negative thing about this. I do think if you have oily skin, you can probably get away with just this as your moisturizer and your sunscreen, but for dry skin, I say maybe pair it alongside a moisturizer. This is a 100% mineral sunscreen, and it does have this like yellow tint to it. I can probably get a little bit more out of here just to show you. Here's that tint. This is to help try and diminish that white cast that you get with a lot of mineral sunscreens. Now I do have to say, if you have darker skin, you're probably gonna get somewhat of a white cast with this. I don't think there's really any mineral sunscreens out there that cannot give darker complexions a white cast. I just don't. In all honesty, I feel like if you have darker complexions, you're probably gonna be safer with a tinted sunscreen, something like the Tower 28 one or something that has like a wide range of shades, or a chemical sunscreen. This one, I will say, will probably leave a little bit of a white cast on you if you do have a deeper complexion. I do really like this. I think it was really comfortable. It sat nicely under my makeup. It was really a pleasant experience using this, so I will 100% be repurchasing this. Let's talk about two fragrances by Miss Ariana Grande. So we have Cloud and then God Is a Woman, and oh my gosh, Miss Ariana knows how to make a fragrance. She really does. Now it's funny because I already repurchased Cloud and I got it in a bigger bottle too because I just could not deal with these travel sizes. It just wasn't enough for such a pleasant fragrance. I think this is like the mid size. It does come with this really cute stand. I really love this. It's kind of useless, but it's just kind of cute. The thing I love most about this is how subtle it is. They do have a Cloud 2 version, and I think that's like a little more intense of a fragrance, and so that one you're probably going to smell all day. I do think I lose this throughout the day. Like I don't smell it all day, but I will say, although I lose that scent, the people around you don't. Like when I used to wear this to work, I used to get compliments about this all day. They just said I smell very fresh and very clean. This has like subtle musks in it. I do think that people compare this to the Baccarat Rouge. Now I haven't tried that one, but that's like a fan favorite across the board. This one is really good, 100% repurchase, but Miss God Is a Woman. I'm so sad that I don't have this one right now. I love this one. I'm actually using the Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink in replacement of this right now. And I think I smell the pear a little bit more in that one, but this one, it's again similar to the Cloud. It's just like a subtle, beautiful, and fresh scent. Really, really nice. I love this one so much. And don't even get me started on her newest one. This is that Vanilla Mod one. Oh, I think that's it for today. We do have some more products here in my drawer, but we'll save those for the next time. As always, all these products are going to be listed down below, both the repurchases and the not. I'll give you both just to take a look for yourselves. And as always, all of my information will be listed down below as well. Make sure before you go to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye, guys.